Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. Thanks for being here. Is the word Easter a mistranslation in Acts chapter 12? Let's take a look. We're on Will Kinney. I love his articles on textus-receptus.com. Let's get started, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get through with this, but probably give you enough you'll be convinced, but maybe not. I'm probably going to have to do more of this. All right. So the Greek word translated as Easter is Pascha. Everybody kind of knows that. Some say that the word should only be translated Passover, not Easter. But now the KJV is not alone translating it Easter. The Tyndale 1525, Bishop's 1568, which King James was supposed to follow, Coverdale 1535, Matthew's, Cranmer's 1539, the Great Bible, all preceding the King James Version, translated it Easter. Mace's New Testament of 1729. Martin Luther also translated the word Easter in 1545. The Luther version of 1912 also reads Easter or Oster. The German word for Passover is a completely different word. The Geneva New Testament, published in 1557, reads Easter in Acts 12:4. So it's not just King James translators. You're looking at a lot of some of the greatest translators in the world ever have evidently, supposedly mistranslated it, which I don't think so. The modern 21st century version, 1994, and Third Millennium Bible of 1998, both read Easter. The Geneva changed it in 1560. The Oxford English Dictionary, which that's a wealth of information, tells us that Easter is one of the great festivals of the Christian church, commemorating the resurrection of Christ, corresponding to the Jewish Passover, the name of which Easter, it bears in most of the European languages: Greek Pascha, Hebrew Passa, Latin Pascha, French Pagus, Italian Pascha, Spanish Pascua. So you see, the word Pascha, like in Hebrew, is Easter. Now, I think it's fascinating. Expedition Bible talked about finding an early church from 90s AD that, like in synagogue worship, it didn't face east or towards the temple. It faced towards Calvary and the place of resurrection. And it talks about Jesus in the 90s AD cornerstone. And so they were celebrating the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, even in these early churches. In my personal study, I have a copy of Divry's Modern English Greek and Greek English Dictionary of 1975. Under the English word Easter on page 99, it has one word only as its translation: Paxa, Paxka. Likewise, when you look up the Greek part of the book under the word Paxka on page 634, it says it's Easter. What he's driving at is that's what the name means in in Greek to this day. And then he gives a online Greek translation site that the Greek word Pascha means Easter. The Oxford English Dictionary also lists many early English literary sources that employed the word Easter to refer to the resurrection. Alfred Beda in 890 AD used the word Easter to refer to the resurrection. 1123 AD, Old English Chronicles. 1200, 1250, 1300, 1389 in English, Easter. 1175 AD, the Lamb Homilies. 1200, a Trinity College Homily. 1398 AD, Trevira Bart, Easter Day is time of gladness. 1420, 1440, 1480, would not grant unto Easter next coming. 1445, Buckingham on Eastern Day next following. 1517 AD, Torkington, pilgrimage. He saw Christ risen upon Eastern Day. 1593, Hooker on Ecclesiastes, politics or policies or something. It's abbreviated. Keeping the feast of Easter on the same day the Jews kept theirs. So most of us know how to say Merry Christmas in Spanish, Feliz Navidad. But maize and Spanish people, speaking people also say Happy Easter with the words Feliz Pascuas, like Pascha. The very same Greek word. Latin, Greek, Hebrew, French, Italian, Dutch, Swedish. The same word, Pascha, means Easter. Why would this word become Easter for the English-speaking people? The word Pascha is translated all other times in KJV as Passover, referring to the annual feast of the Lamb of God. I tell you what, we're going to have to stop there and answer your question next. Love you. God bless. Easter is the correct translation. We'll see you. Bye-bye.